Hi, my name is Erin Meyer. I'm here from Lash Addict, and today we're talking all things adhesives, from how to choose the right one for you, common ingredients, allergies, and how to keep your adhesive at its best state. As a lash artist, it's important to choose the right adhesive for your skill level and technique. Beginner and classic adhesives are going to have a longer drying time to allow more time for the artist to properly place the lash on the natural lash. Advanced adhesives have a shorter drying time, down to a half a second, for artists that have mastered the placement of the lash. Choosing the right adhesive for you as a lash artist depends on your level of skill and how fast you can place the lash. As a lash artist progresses in their lashing speed, they should find an adhesive with a faster drying time. For example, if you are increasing your skill level and your adhesive still has a 5-second dry time, the chances of the lashes sticking together increases. On the other hand, when you move on to an adhesive with a faster drying time too fast, the adhesive may be curing before you properly place the lash, therefore resulting in poor retention. Adhesives cure faster in warmer temperatures, and when it comes to lashing, humidity is your friend. Adhesives cure by the catalytic activity, otherwise known as chemical reaction, between the humidity in the air and the humidity of the adhesive. The higher the humidity is, the faster the adhesive cures. Best humidity for good, strong bonds is between 40 and 70%, where low humidity slows the bonding time. Too high of humidity, over 80%, and shock polymerization occurs. This is when the outer layer of the adhesive cures so fast it blocks the moisture to the inner layers, which then do not cure. The result is a weak bond. This is why it's recommended to complete a lash set with the light mist of a nano mist sprayer. Now we're going to talk about consistency and viscosity when it comes to eyelash extension adhesives. Adhesives, consistency, and viscosity differ greatly. Viscosity is the measurement of fluid's internal resistance to flow. For example, water has a low viscosity and honey has a high viscosity. The higher the viscosity, the thicker the consistency of the adhesive, and vice versa. We are now going to talk about the 4 main ingredients found in all eyelash extension adhesives. All adhesives have an acrylate base, meaning the main component in your adhesive is some form of cyanocrylate. It is responsible for the extension adhering to the natural lash. This is the actual sticky part of the adhesive. The second ingredient is polyalkyl methacrylate, say that 5 times fast, or PMMA. This provides the elasticity or flexibility within adhesives. Adhesives vary in flexibility both in liquid and cured form. Some adhesives cure and become cement-like, whereas others maintain a more rubbery texture. The black carbon found in adhesives gives the deep black color in the adhesive. And lastly, hydroquinone, or HQ, is a weak acid used as a buffer to prevent the adhesive from curing immediately. Formaldehyde is a colorless chemical with a very strong smell found in a lot of manufacturing products, including glue. It's sometimes found in cosmetics because of its use as a preservative. Formaldehyde is most commonly found in laundry/dish detergents, body washes, furniture, pet products, and hair straightening treatments. Formaldehyde exposure has long been linked to cancer, respiratory issues, irritated watery eyes, severe inflammation of the eyes, especially when used in eyelash extension glue, and headaches and nausea. Contrary to popular belief, formaldehyde is not an added ingredient in a lot of eyelash extension adhesives. Formaldehyde is a reactant ingredient used to make cyanocrylate. After cyanocrylate is formed, the eyelash adhesive is purified through a process known as chromatography to get rid of the excessive reactant, formaldehyde. This process purifies the eyelash adhesive glue and makes it safe for client use. After this process, there are only trace amounts left. Ultra-low amounts of formaldehyde naturally occur as the adhesive degrades over time and has exposure to oxygen. When starting out as a lash artist, you might come across instances where your client's eyelashes start to turn white. Eyelashes turn white when lashes are still wet when starting to apply. The adhesive flash cures and ingredients begin to separate. Too much moisture in the air can also cause this to happen. This is why it's important to have a hygrometer in your lash space and a humidifier in regions where it tends to be dry, and a dehumidifier in regions where it tends to be humid. There are 4 common allergies to look out for as a lash artist. The first is allergic conjunctivitis, which happens when eyes are exposed to allergens such as pets, pollen, dust, mold, etc., causing eyes to become watery, red, and itchy. This is the most common occurrence among clients and can be tricky. Although allergies are not contagious from one client to the next, applying lash extensions to already irritated eyes can worsen the symptoms minimally or drastically. The second is blepharitis, and this happens when lash follicles are red and inflamed. This is caused by bad hygiene, allergies, mites, dandruff, and certain medication. The third allergy to look out for is conjunctivitis, which is an infection that inflames the conjunctiva of the eye, causing the eye to turn pink or in some cases red. This is commonly known as pink eye, and this contagious infection is easily spread. Do not proceed with the service until client is treated and symptoms have cleared. The fourth and final allergy to look out for is a stye, which is a bacterial infection of the sebaceous glands, causing a red, painful bump or inflamed area of the eye. Styes can occur when the hair follicle is clogged and irritated. Although not contagious, styes require hot compress in order to clear up. We recommend not proceeding with the service until the stye has cleared, and it's your job to ensure that your station, tools, and hands are free from bacteria that could spread infection or disease. Remember to never apply lash extensions to clients who show any signs of these infections. We also recommend having all new clients sign a waiver and release form to protect yourself. This form is vital to your lash business, and as it is a form of insurance and can protect you from certain liabilities that could occur. Each eyelash extension adhesive has a different shelf life after opening, but generally speaking, you should replace your adhesive at 4 weeks and 6 weeks at the latest. Ingredients found in adhesives only work at peak performance for so long, so as you use more and more adhesive, air is given more space in the bottle to start forming formaldehyde, and therefore becoming a risk for sensitivities for your clients.